Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review and comparison between these two foundations over here. These are both the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Foundation, but one is the Pro Matte and one is the Pro Glow. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I have had this for a while, and I know it has been out for a while, and this has been the foundation that I have been using for a couple of weeks now, and I am super loving it. But I decided to take the plunge and try out the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. And this has been out since the beginning of this summer, and I have heard nothing but great things about this. This is supposed to give you that summer glowy look, and I actually held up in getting this foundation because during the summer I live in South Carolina, and South Carolina tends to get really hot in the summers, and during the summer my skin is a combo type, and it either tends to be dry or tends to be oily depending on what my skin mood is. But during the winter time it tends to stay more on the dry side. So I was going to get this when it was time, when the winter time got closer, but I decided to take the chance in trying this out and compare and contrast these two foundations for you guys. I'm going to be applying these two foundations on each side of my face. I'm going to apply the Pro Matte on this side, on my left side, and I'm going to be applying the Pro Glow foundation on my right side. And I'm going to be using the Real Technique Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is new and super clean, and it's nice and damp. And I have been using the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush for a couple of weeks now, but I decided to try it out with the Miracle Complexion Sponge. So yes, if you guys want to see this video, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so let's get on with this, applying this foundation. I'm gonna first apply the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. And by the way, before I start, I don't have anything else on my face except a primer, and for my primer I use the Nivea Post Shave Balm for Men. You've heard me say amazing things about this, and you've seen me use this in my videos. And I also have some of my eye makeup on. I don't have my brows done, so I figured I'll do my usual makeup routine, and I'll finish off the eyes and everything else after I apply the foundation. So I'm going to apply as I was saying, I'm going to apply the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte first, and I'm going to apply this on the left side of my face. Before I apply this one, the Pro Matte one, both of them, the Pro Matte and Pro Glow, are very full coverage. And this one, the Pro Matte, the finish is demi matte, and it's supposed to be 24 hours. It lasts you for 24 hours, and so does the Pro Glow. The coverage for both of these are medium to full coverage, and the texture for the Pro Matte, is airlight. And for the Pro Glow, the Pro Glow finish is radiant, and the wear for this also is 24 hours, and the coverage is medium, and it is also airlight. So I'm going to apply the Pro Matte as I was saying before, and the Pro Matte foundation is thicker, and I've heard that the Pro Glow is much more of a thinner consistency because it is a glowy foundation. So this is what the Pro Matte looks like, and how I apply my foundation, how I have been applying my foundation recently is I take it, I put it in the back of my hand, and I take my fingers and dot this all over my face. So I'm just gonna apply this on my left side, and not to get it on my hairs. You guys hear noise in the background. Today is Sunday and my kids are home. Okay, so I'm just gonna pound this Miracle Complexion Sponge onto my skin and then just blend everything out. I find that this foundation is buildable, even though it is full coverage. If I need to, I usually don't put another pump or squeeze on the back of my hand, but I do finish up whatever is on the back of my hand. This foundation dries matte, not completely matte, but it's a demi matte, so it has a little bit of a sheen to it, but not too much. So I'm just gonna keep pounding this until all these product is gone and not wasted. Okay, so I just finished applying the Pro Matte Foundation. Now I'm going to go on and apply the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation on my right side. Another difference another difference between the Pro Glow and the Pro Matte is that the Pro Glow actually has SPF 15, I think. Yes, SPF 15, because this is actually targeted to be a summer foundation, whereas the Pro Matte did not have any SPF in it, which is okay, but this is actually amazing, especially for those of you who like to have that glowy skin finish during the summer. So the first thing that you have to do with foundation is you have to make sure that you shake it up really well, because it is very, it has a liquid consistency because of the fact that it is a glowy luminous foundation. So just shake it up really well. It's actually my first time trying this. I actually picked this up in Ulta a couple of days ago, or just the other day, and I'm excited to try this. So again, I'm just going to apply this in the back of my hand as well. And as you can see, it's more runny, and it's not as thick as the Pro Matte. This is another difference. So again, I'm going to take my fingers and dot this all over my face, and I'm going to do this on my right side, the right side of my face. And again, I'm going to pound this foundation in onto my skin using the same sponge. I'm just going to blend this one on the side just to make sure it's well blended and I don't look crazy wearing two different kinds of foundations, even though I'm not going anywhere today. By the way, I forgot to mention to you guys what shade I am in these foundation. The one I have for the format is the shade Natural Buff, number 103. And the other one is number 204, Natural Buff as well. I know it's different numbers, but... Okay, so I'm gonna, right now, before I apply the rest of my makeup, first impression is that definitely this side is more matte than the right side. Right side is more dewy and glowy. It does not look oily at all for me, because that was what I was afraid of. I was afraid that it's gonna bring out all the oiliness and the sweat when I use the Pro Glow. But right now it looks pretty good so far, and you can see that, I don't know if you guys can see, I don't know if I have the camera close enough, but you can see that there is a little bit more luminosity and dewiness and glowiness, if that's the word, on my right side of my face, whereas this one is more matte. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, do my brows, all that good stuff, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I'm back. I finished applying the rest of my makeup. I'm going to be listing down everything that I used on my face down in the description box below. I think approximately 20 minutes has passed since I applied my foundation, and I did set my foundation with the Clinique blended face powder, and this is in the shade Invisible Blend. So basically it's a shade that is not going to change the shade of your foundation, and I have been using this the last couple of over 2 weeks already, and I've been loving it so far. So you guys will see me use this a lot in my makeup routine in the next couple of videos. But I did set my foundation with this powder, and first impression or second impression, if you will, I'm using the mirror from the Jaclyn Hill palette, so if you guys see me not looking in the camera, you know why. But first impression and my review on both products, on both foundation, the left side of my face I used the Pro Matte, and the right side I used the Pro Glow. The left side is again matte, but not super matte where I feel like it's drying and it's making my face look cakey. And the right side is looking more luminous and more glowy, and not in the sense that it's luminous and glowy to the point that it's super oily. So far I'm actually liking the Pro Glow as much as I like the Pro Matte. I don't know if I like the Pro Glow more than I like the Pro Matte or vice versa, but I do like the Pro Glow because it does give me the right luminosity, and I thought it would make me look very oily, but I was wrong. I am not looking oily at all, and they both blended out really good, really nicely, and yeah, so far I'm liking it. I know that a lot of these reviews kind of tend to go where they spend a whole day, with the makeup, and then they come back 4 hours later and give you guys a rundown on how it stayed all night or all throughout the day. But I'm actually going to do something very different. I'm going to be linking down my Snapchat and my Instagram name on the screen over here, and if you guys want to follow me on that, I'm gonna update you guys via Snapchat and via Instagram and also via Facebook. I do have a Facebook page, not a profile, an actual profile page, but an actual page for my makeup channel. And I'm gonna give you guys an update on how it wore throughout the day, whether it wore off, whether it's actually going to last 24 hours, because I'm not going to wear this 24 hours. But I will update you guys via Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. So make sure you guys follow me on those social media platforms as well. And I'm also going to update you guys on Twitter, but I'm going to be doing a video and picture as well. So yeah, just make sure you guys follow me on all 4 social media platforms. Is that 4? Yeah. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. So far, overall, I love both foundations. Both foundations are full coverage, and I love that it didn't make my cake I cannot talk. It did not make my face look cakey or oily or dry or super luminous. It just gave me that right amount of dewiness and sheen finish, if you will. And yeah, and I have nothing bad to say about either of these foundations. If you guys want to try out either one, please go ahead and do so because they are worth the price. They are a little more expensive than the usual drugstore foundations, but I think they're very much worth it because the coverage is amazing. I love the fact that this is great for the summer because it does have the SPF 15 in it, and which is amazing because sunscreen in a foundation is always great. And this one is not super matte, so it's super amazing, and I like the fact that it's demi matte and it just gives me that that sheen finish. So yes, I love both of these foundations so much. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. And if you guys haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button down below so you guys can stay up to date with all of the videos that I post on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.